Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, Prince Miller Entertainment, Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment. We're also available on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV, and also on our Twitter handle, it's PMillerENT. Welcome to another edition of News on Breaking News. Today is the 10th of June 2021. So the police still continues to enforce curfew, and the COVID-19 public health and lockdown regulations, although more relaxed than at the peak of infection waves, are still being enforced, and people have been urged to take them seriously to prevent a third wave. Almost all sectors of the economy are now allowed to open, and schools were reopened, although there are strict limits on religious and social gatherings, as bars and nightclubs remain closed. There are still many conditions, such as masking in public, maintaining social distancing, and having sanitizer at business entrances, and there's still a 10 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. curfew in place. However, the public is relaxing, and more people as a result are being arrested daily for violating these regulations. All major roads leading into town still have roadblocks, where the public is being reminded that the measures are still in place. Many of these roadblocks are either activated at 10 p.m. or start stopping and using all drivers at that time. There is a schedule of permitted traffic during the curfew, mainly to do with commercial business deliveries and letting people who are in essential sectors move to work. Officers are now reminding the nation that lockdown regulations are still enforced and people should not relax, as COVID-19 is still a big threat. In an interview, National Police Spokesperson Assistant Commissioner Paul Nyati yesterday urged the public to continue to adhere to all regulations set by government. The COVID-19 lockdown is still there, and the police will remain guided by government pronouncements. People should not relax. They should all follow all the guidelines. We also urge the business sector to comply with these regulations. We are concerned by bar operators who continue to follow these regulations and operate with some patrons threatening or harassing police officers who would be enforcing these lockdown measures. There is no going back in as far as enforcing lockdown regulations is concerned. Assistant Commissioner Nyati so warned combis and mushikashika operators against operating illegally. While the curfew was significantly relaxed at the beginning of March, it is still there from 10 p.m. Recently, a roadblock along Seke Road, some motorists were distracted when officers stopped them after 10 p.m. when they were enforcing the curfew regulation. Why are we still being stopped at these roadblocks? In fact, why are the police still talking about the curfew? Filmed one motorist who refused to be identified. However, officers remained firm and patient as they explained to all motorists that lockdown regulations and curfew were still enforced, and as officers they were out there to enforce it. As of yesterday, a total number of 711,818 people have been arrested since the beginning of the April last year, violating the lockdown measures across the country. So guys, this is just a reminder that the police are still enforcing the lockdown regulations from a roadblock. So Mr. Motkari and they're checking to see which number say the reason why there's also congestion and in the CBD in Harare during the peak hour time is because of Nyadzema roadblocks there. So we just need to follow the rules of for COVID-19, because third wave is here. Third wave is here, and we need to be very, very careful when it comes to COVID-19. Wear your mask. Apana chinobonetsa kungobudomba une mask yako and utongopfeka mask yako, because you'll be protecting yourself at the same time you'll be protecting your loved ones. And so let's just follow the COVID-19 regulations. And so guys, got it all in the comment section. This is our daily news on breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. The police, they're still arresting people. Snama mask and everything. So just be there, katungo tedzire, and suppose a third wave is there. It's winter time, whereby is ono flu actually engaging tendera everywhere. Daily news on breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Bless up.